Good evening, hockey fans, and welcome to MC Media's streaming coverage of the Valley High School Hockey League. This evening's match between the hometown Yarmouth Vikings and visiting Barrington Barons. Vikings will be in maroon, going from right to left in the first period, and the Barons in white, going from left to right. Starting the net for the Barons, number 24, Seamus Gorham, and for the Vikings, number 1, Adam Bowie. Talking to the coaches for the Yarmouth Vikings ahead of the game, and they aren't playing any of their affiliated players today. And that will be, I think Lucas Cushing certainly plays a lot. Last little time through the Timber Cup, I saw Colin Fitzgerald playing, and certainly a really big part of the team, and usually part of the number 1 line is affiliated player number 73, Parker LeBlanc, and one of the leading scorers on the team, so he will certainly be missed. But they're going to be going with just the normal players and not the affiliated players for this game. My name's David Sett. I'd like to thank you all for joining our coverage of the game. Public address announcer Kevin Northup will start to announce the starting lineups, and then we will have the national anthem.
On defense, number 19, Nicholas Toop, and number 23, Ben Fisher. The forwards, number 6, Isaac Williams, number 8, Connor Stoddard, and number 12, Lucas Nickerson. And now the starting lineup for the Yarmouth High Vikings. In goal, number 1, Adam Bowie. On defense, number 4, Cameron Perry. On defense, number 12, Carter Amiro. The forwards, number 11, Owen Fitzgerald. Number 17, Jackson Churchill. And number 96, Boston Aldridge. And now, fans, would you please rise for the playing of O Canada?
And we're about to get underway. O Canada has finished. Players are just getting their gloves and helmets back on, and we'll be having the opening face-off. We're back to Valley High School Hockey League. This game being brought to you by Roymar Builders. They've been the sponsor for the Yarmouth Vikings all season long. And I know the Vikings would certainly like to thank Roymar for their continued support over this year. So we're back to high school hockey rules. Last weekend we had the Timber Cup. And so we've got 20-minute periods with an ice cleaning between each period. Coming back is Hatter. Hatter gains the blue line. There's a long shot. Easy pad save. Stoddard picks it up in the corner. Plastered along the boards. Still working for it. Coming the other way with it, though, is Napard. Napard slides it over to Churchill. Churchill's met at the sideboard by the Barrington winger. He's looking in front. That pass is redirected. That's number 12, Lucas Nickerson, the captain of the Barons. Vikings chip it down the ice, and there's their first icing. 30 Back to the point. That one goes off of a stick, knocked down by Yarmouth. Coming out, it's Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald has Churchill with him. Slides it over, stick lifted. Aldred with a shot, it goes wide. Fitzgerald back in the corner. Tries to pivot away from trouble, picks it off behind. Cycles it back to Aldred. Aldred looks. Pass in front, that goes off the paddle to the point. Shot through a crowd, that one's off the glass. Good work coming out of his own end by Stoddard. Stoddard's got some opportunities here on the near side. Goes to the middle and just pushes the puck ahead of himself. Churchill comes up with it, goes to an open wing to clear the zone. Coming up to the middle, that's going to be picked off and thrown right back in by Murphy. Aldred at the far side. Chips it back to Gates, he can't handle it. Coming back to Nickerson. Nickerson goes to the far side, but that's picked off and thrown back into the end by the Vikings. Gorham hit hard by Murphy behind the net, and he's going to get a penalty. A roughing penalty. That'll bring the face-off all the way back into the Vikings' end. It's number 20, Sam Murphy, assistant captain, going to the box at the 18-17 mark of period number 1. And it gives the Barons an opportunity early in the game to establish some offensive pressure and try to get that ever-important first goal. Hatter loses the face-off. Nepard goes along the boards. Stoddard spins away from the forecheck. He's got some room. Goes back to the point to Gorham. Check that, that's Lennox. Lennox going down deep. Those tucked in shirts, hard to read the numbers. Back to the other side. There's a shot through a crowd. Easy save by Bowie, who saw it all the way. Shot from number 66, Brock Ross. Hatter and Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald wins it into the corner. Amiro gets picked off the puck, gets some help. Nepard gets the puck along the glass and slides it by Braden Lennox down the ice. Skating hard down the ice is Dante Hamilton. He's going to chip it forward. 1-on-3, causing a disturbance during the power play. Breaking out there, nice move by Hatter, but then circles back to reset in his own end. Braden Lennox. Lennox up to, don't have a 16. We're going to be guessing about that one. There's a quick shot. That goes wide. Back to the point to Lennox. Lennox with a shot. Pad save. Just steered over the net. That one looked dangerous, all coming off the pad of Bowie. Back behind the net's Lennox. Over to Hatter. Hatter goes the backhand, tries to wrap around, rebound. Back to the point. That's Lennox again. There's a shot through a crowd. And that redirects off a body wide. Picking it up is Nickerson. Back to Lennox. Lennox with a shot. That one's redirected wide. Once again, we've got Lennox. Third time's the charm. Oh, and Bowie had that one, but he didn't control the pass. Yarmouth comes back the other way. Hamilton couldn't control it. He had Fitzgerald streaking up the middle for a potential breakaway during the power play. That one goes in front, and Seamus Gorham jumps on it with 4 seconds to go in the power play opportunity. Barons with a short bench that they had during Timber Cup as well. 2 full lines, that's about it. So anyone getting kicked out or any type of penalty trouble is going to really put them behind, and you've got to wonder how they're going to be as this game goes on and they get to the end of periods, and especially into the third period. Aldridge picks it up, tries to chip it forward. Murphy chips it forward, gets it over to Churchill. Churchill coming in. He's got Murphy with him. There's a quick shot. That hits the side of the net. Churchill behind the net, grabs it, looks for Murphy. Murphy taking off the puck. Coming back the other way is Fisher. Fisher spins behind his own net. He'll go cross ice. Dropped off nicely, but Atkinson couldn't control it right away. Gets some help from Stoddard. But Stoddard's going to reset back in his own, gain some ice time. Taken out nicely by Murphy, though, in the center ice. Nice open ice check. Coming back the other way, that's Aldred. Aldred just chips it in deep, and he spins away for a change. Coming back is Nickerson. Nickerson's wide pass is picked off nicely by Hines. Hines just chips it in. Breaking in from the point is Charlie Gosling, but he can't get there. And coming out the other way is Nickerson. And Nickerson needs a change, so he just dumps it in as well. Gosling. Gosling gets it up to Hines. Hines tries to chip it forward. It's knocked down. Now in the Yarmouth zone, Hines has another opportunity, but getting there first is Brock Ross. Barrington gains the zones. That snapshot goes off of a leg. Getting there first is Perry to rip it around the boards, but it's held in nicely by the Barons. This time it's Murphy behind the net, getting some help from Perry. Perry chips it forward to Fitzgerald. Coming back the other way. Nope, that's picked off. Going to go right by the net. Nickerson behind the net. He's taken off the puck. Good offensive pressure by the Barons, hemming the Vikings into their own end. The Vikings get it out, and the Barons throw it right back in. Bowie leaves it off for Carter Amiro. Amiro behind his own net, chased down. Chased from behind, but has some room now. Indirect pass goes off of Ross's skate. Coming back the other way. There's a quick shot. Glove save. Jumping on the rebound. Nice save by Seamus Gorham. And a great play by Angelo Maskeen, getting that nice quick snapshot away. Face off on the near side to the right of Gorham. Vikings win it straight back. Nippard with a shot. He just goes into the corner. Looking for Maskeen. Maskeen dumps it around, but Barron's going to get there and break out of their own end. Just to the point. Held in nicely, though, by Nippard. Back the other way, Maskeen. Maskeen chips it forward. Yarmouth looking to get there first, and the Barons swipe it away from the danger area to clear the zone. Cole Corkum. He'll go indirect. Nice pass up to Gosling. Gosling lead the pass up to Maskeen. Maskeen tries to pass it, but it rolls off the edge of his stick. He's back in the corner again. Chip forward. There's a quick shot. That one's going to sail wide. Sharp angle shot. That would have had to have been perfect. Corkum resets in the Yarmouth end. Almost loses an edge. Lead pass up to Maskeen. Maskeen tries to chip it forward. Well played at the wall by Atkinson, who dumps it in and makes a change. Pass up to Hill. Hill gets a nice pass up to Hamilton. Hamilton on the near side. That shot on the short side, steered away easily by Gorham. Back down the net. Pass in front, goes through everyone and down the ice. No icing here, as Yarmouth was the one that passed that. Nippard rips it around. Nice pass up to Fitzgerald, who gets onto the ice after a change. He's pulled down, can't get the puck out. Breaking back the other way, chipping it forward, but it's well played, was Colton Hatter. Barons have to tag up, and they do. Back behind his own net is Nippard. Nippard rips it around. Aldred stops it, pinches it up to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald has Aldred on the far side. Looking for Fitzgerald in the middle. Nice pass. There's a shot. And that one goes upstairs about a foot over the net, up into the mesh for a whistle. 11:50 to go in period number one. Shots on net, 5-3 in favor of the Barons. Barons with an early power play, weren't able to capitalize on it. Back to the point. Gates slides it down to Aldred. Aldred in front, looking for Fitzgerald. It's going to get back to Gates. Big slap shot, just sails wide. Right at the rebound. And it's a goal! Looking at the referee to point at it, I think it's Aldred that poked in that, Boston Aldred that poked in that rebound that sailed wide, went off the backboards and bounced back up. He's jammed it into the short side. The call wasn't made right away, so I'm pretty sure Seamus Gorham got a little piece of it. Let's take a look on the Roy Mar Builders replay. There's that first shot that goes wide. You're going to see it come right back out, take a weird bounce right between his legs, and it just gets jammed in there at the side of the net. And that might have been by number 11, Owen Fitzgerald. Public address announcer Kevin Northup agrees with me. So it's Fitzgerald from Gates and Aldred. Gates with the initial slap shot from the point. That one's going to be chipped forward. And coming right back with it is Braden Lennox. Perry behind his own net will reset for the Vikings. He fans on that attempt. Picks up the pass, his own pass. Fans on the second attempt. Coming back the other way as Lennox passes it in front. Breaking back the other way of the Vikings. Gates gets a nice lead pass up to Hines. Hines gains the zone. He has Gosling out front. Chips it towards him behind the net. Gosling, that puck jumps over Gosling's stick, and that allows the Barons to come out. Lead pass right through the middle into the feet of Hatter. Yarmouth out of their own end. That goes off a Barrington stick, so there's no icing. Fisher behind the net. Gets it off to Stoddard. Stoddard slides feathers a nice pass through the middle to Hatter. Hatter goes to the far side, and that'll just get the puck into the Yarmouth end. Miro rips it around the boards. Nobody's at the point for the Barons, and he clears the zone. Amiro behind his own net for the Vikings. That goes off the board. It's not going to be an icing. It's going to be right on the net anyways, and I'm betting that Gorham's going to cover this up as number 27, Angelo Maskeen, breaks towards the net. We're halfway through period number 1, 9:56 to go. But our score remains the Yarmouth Vikings 1 and the Barrington Barons no score. That face-off goes straight towards the goaltender, and Gorham covers it up with the trapper, taking another whistle and allowing his team to reset. Face-off won by the Barons, but jumping into the face-off nicely is Hines. I checked that. That was Hamilton, Dante Hamilton. It was really a good move by Hamilton, pushing the puck forward, actually losing the draw. I don't think he pushed it forward, but he jumped right in and then got a great opportunity. Another one. That one slides through the blue paint. Coming back the other way is Stoddard. Stoddard's lead pass up to Nickerson is controlled at the sideboard and dumped in. Getting there first is Carter Amiro. Amiro gets it off to Maskeen. Maskeen tries to chip it forward. Second attempt clears the zone. Fisher goes cross ice. Up the far side, the Barons dump it in. Napard behind his own net, rips it around looking for Hill. Hill lead pass just off the edge of the stick, but picked up nicely by Maskeen. Maskeen goes in, gets to his forehand, shoots it towards the net. That was a nice stick save by Gorham. Stick lift in the corner by Lucas Nickerson. Still working hard to go get with it, but good forechecking by Hamilton. We're going to have a check, a boarding or a check from behind. Charging. They're going to call it a charging instead of a check from behind. So a charging call on number 18, Ben Hill. And with 8:51 in period number 1, that'll give the Barrington Barons a second opportunity at a power play in this period, trying to re-establish some offensive zone pressure that they did have earlier in the period. Face off on the far side to the right of Bowie. Won cleanly by Fitzgerald. Hard off the boards. And then Aldred jumps in and throws it down the ice. Gorham behind his own net. Lead pass up to Williams. Chipped right back in, though, by Yarmouth. Coming back in, pass in front. And as Fitzgerald tries to redirect the pass and get it in, but it just sails wide. Aldred, Fitzgerald's going to have it. He'll take it out himself. He's got lots of room to skate. Peels back the other way. Gives it up to Perry, who fires it down the ice. Ross has his stick lifted. Coming in to help is Williams. Williams' pass is picked off. Terrific forechecking here on the PK by the Vikings. Finally, Ross is going to gain the blue line and dump it in, chase it down. Him and Gates are going to get there around the same time. He comes away with it. Good work by Yarmouth to free the puck. Perry has it. He loses it to Ross behind the net. Pass in front, off the skate, second attempt, and the bouncing puck can't be handled in front. Aldred finds it and flips it down the ice with 45 seconds to go in the power play opportunity. Atkinson coming around the near side, pinched off the puck by Fitzgerald. Great opportunity for Nickerson now. Nickerson's got some room, being chased down. There's a quick shot, pad save, rebound steered aside by the Vikings as Nickerson was in all by himself. No help at all as the rest of his teammates were making a change. Nickerson chips that one in, gets hit along the boards by Cameron Perry. Gates looking for an open shooting lane, can't find it. Barons keep it in. Cross ice pass, looking for Hatter, skips over a stick. He regains control. Goes cross ice. Shot off of a stick, up into the mesh for a whistle with 1 second left in the power play. 6:52 to go in period number 1. Shots on net, 8-6 in favor of the Vikings. Faceoff will be on the far side to the right of Bowie. Penalty over, back to 5-on-5. Yarmouth takes the puck out. That's Murphy with it. He'll gain the blue line, goes to the outside, quick snapshot. That goes off a leg and sails into the corner. Back behind the net's got some room, tries to slide him back, the rebound there, second shot, goal! Sam Murphy with 2 shots. Seamus Gorham with 2 saves. The third shot on the second rebound is able to throw into the net on the far side. Gorham needed a little more help from his defense there, as you're going to see in this replay. Here's shot, the second save. Goes after the rebound, and there he is, gets it in. So with 6.5 minutes to go in the first period, Yarmouth takes a 2-0 lead. Gosling tries to chip it up to Murphy. Back behind his own net is Braden Lennox. Lennox has it. He's being chased down, nowhere really to go with it, but he fights through the check and has it now. Goes cross-ice, that pass a little behind Tanner Nickerson. Nickerson tries to chase it down. Held in at the point, yes it does. Good work in there by the Barons to keep that in and hold the point. Up along the boards for Gosling. Gosling chips it high, looking for Murphy. Murphy can't reach it in time, and Williams will pick it up for the Barons. Nepard has his pocket picked nicely by Ethan Nickerson. Coming back the other way is Gosling. Gosling goes to the center. Has a wrist shot, blocker save. Gosling had a lot on that one. Good wrist shot from just at the top of the circle. Carter Romero slides it over to Perry. Romero up along the boards to Maskeen. Maskeen with a nice pass through the middle to Gosling. Gosling's got some help with him, goes wide. Slides the pass over, goes off and skated in. Charlie Gosling attempting to slide the pass over. It went off the Barrington defenseman's skate, and as the goaltender was sliding from right to left, had no way to stop himself as the puck goes into the short side. Just one of those bad puck bounces for goaltender Seamus Gorham. He's going to have to shake that one off. Absolutely nothing he could do about that. Here's the Roy Mar Builders replay. And you're going to see Gosling try to slide it over. It goes right off the stick, and the goaltender just couldn't get there. Chip forward to Hill. Barons pick it up in their own end. They're going to go D to Atkinson. Nice pass off the boards to Nickerson. Gates gets it out, bringing it back in. Nickerson can't touch it, and it'll be offside. Hill taking off the puck, and Hatter has it. He'll get it back to his D, and Barrington not going to come back with it. There's a nice attempted move by Maskeen, but he couldn't quite toe drag the puck. Both teams fighting for it behind the net. Good work there by Gosling, or Hill coming up with it. Back into the corner. Barrington going up the far side. They'll chip it and get it into the center ice. And Yarmouth will fire it right back down. Gorham's going to cover it up, but then give it up. Carrying some speed down the ice now is Atkinson. Atkinson chips it forward before getting hit. Up along the boards. It's going to get out. That pass goes off at the skate of Nickerson into the far side, and Gates is going to throw it right onto the net. Lead pass through the middle, dangerous. Picking it off is Fitzgerald. That pass by Aldridge, trying to get it back. The redirect attempt just misses by Churchill. Back to the point. Perry with a shot through a crowd. Rebound just wide. I think Gore might have got a piece of that. Aldridge cycles it down low to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald back right in front, and that shot just can't get through by Churchill. Barons hemmed in their own end. Get it to the point, hopping over the stick of Cameron Perry and down the ice. No icing. Amiro gets the puck on the other side. He'll attempt again, go the other way. That pass goes off the skates of Fitzgerald. Back to the point. The Barons with a shot. The redirect attempt. Nice pad save by Bowie. Saw the redirect and got the pad down to make a save. Zigzagging in his own end is Fitzgerald. Lead pass goes off the edge of the stick of Jackson Churchill, and that's going to be an icing with 2:34 to go in period number 1. Shots on goal starting to separate a little bit more. A little bit more pressure in the last few minutes in the Barrington end by the Vikings. Shots on net now 13-6 in favor of the Vikings. Face-off scrum controlled by the Vikings. Perry comes away with it. Goes along the far side. It's going to be chipped up to Fitzgerald. Good stick work there by Ross to break that play up at least momentarily. Lennox. That pass goes off a stick. Perry tries to go to the middle, and he has it poked away from him. Breaking out the other way now is Connor Stoddard, carrying some good speed on the far side, on the near side. He goes behind the net. Being chased down, still chased. And finally knocking it off of his stick and down the ice is number 12, Carter Amiro. But that'll be an icing with exactly 2 minutes to go in the first period. Once again, we'd like to thank everyone for joining MC Media's streaming coverage of the Valley High School Hockey League. We're coming to you from the Yarmouth Mariner Summer Center in Yarmouth, Nova Scotia. We're glad you can join us. This is probably going to be our last Valley High School hockey game that we're going to be presenting here in 2023, but we'll be right back here in 2024. And I think our first game is the Vikings versus the Paramba Sharks, two local teams. That always draws a good crowd. Yarmouth comes back the other way. Good lead pass up to Fitzgerald on the near side. Snapshot, blocker save. Into the corner. Still chasing it down. Barons are going to get it out. Picking it up is Stoddard. He can't get too far. Coming back the other way is Murphy. Murphy's got some room. Quick shot and a nice blocker save by Gorham. Gets that arm up, making the save. Taking that top shelf shot away from Murphy.
578-8929. 578-8929. That's 578-8929.
Face off on the near side. Won by Yarmouth. Back to Perry. That was Nepard to Gosling. Gosling carries the puck. Avoids a check. Tries to cycle it down low. He's going to get some help from Murphy. Murphy's going to get it back to Nepard. Nepard tries to hold his own. Does. Gets it into Murphy. Murphy's got some room now. Shoots one towards the net. Off of the stick of Hatter. Into the corner. We're in the final minute. Wraparound jam attempt by the Vikings. Unsuccessful. Barons get away. They've got some open ice. It should clear the zone. That pass just out of reach. It's going to go down. No icing as Gates is going to get there. He rips it around the boards, but the Barons keep it in. 40 seconds to go in period number 1. Coming up the near side, that's Gosling with it. Gosling avoids the check. Or avoids the heat of the check. He did get checked. Hines dumps it in deep, and Fisher's going to get there for the Barons. Fisher up to Nickerson. He wraps it around the other way. 19 seconds to go. That lead pass is picked off nicely by Murphy. But the Barons are having trouble getting it past the center ice zone. Fisher makes a nice move to avoid the check. He's going to be chased from behind. Throws it behind his own net. 3 seconds to go. And as Williams picks it up, there's the horn. The score after one period complete, the Yarmouth Vikings 3, the Barrington Barons no score. Here's the Roymar Builders replay. Or at the very least, it is the different views of the goaltender from the top. It's going to be some highlights of different action that we've seen in the first period. I'll let you watch that. And I think I'm going to call that the Roymar recap of the first period. I'm going to take a break right now while the Zamboni cleans the ice, and I'll be back for the start of period number 2. Thank you for joining MC Media streaming coverage of the Valley High School Hockey League. Talk to you soon.
Okay, fellas, get ready. That was very good, Simon.
Naturally.
Very good, Theodore. Alvin, you were a little flat. Watch it, Alvin. Alvin. Alvin!
Okay. Want a plane that looks the loop. I still want a hula hoop. We can hardly stand the wait. Please, Christmas, don't be late. We can hardly stand the wait. Please, Christmas, don't be late.
Very good, boys.
Jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing up bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells chime and jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air, what a bright time. It's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time is a swell time to go gliding in the one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingle around the clock. Mix and a mingle in the jingling feet. That's the Jingle Bell Rock. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bell chime and jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air. What a bright time, it's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time is a swell time to go gliding in the one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingle around the clock. Mix and a mingle in the jingling feet. That's the jingle bell. That's the jingle bell. That's the Jingle Bell Rock.
Are you ready for it? Are you ready for it?
Welcome back with the second period of play. Your Yarmouth High Vikings.
Welcome back, hockey fans. If you got a great look at ugly Christmas sweaters on the Yarmouth Vikings coaching staff. They were showing it to me underneath the stands. They go visit with the coaches before the game, see who the starting goalies are. Talk about last weekend's Timber Cup tournament. And they kind of looked at me and said, "You want to borrow a sweater?" And I kind of looked at their sweaters and said, "No, thank you." Anyway. Then they called me Scrooge and laughed at me. Starting the second period, teams have switched ends. There's a long change this end. Chipped forward nicely by the Barons. Back behind his own nets, Corkum. Corkum up the far side. That goes off of the stick. And out. Coming back the other way. Walking the line, making it in though. Nice move to finally get around people. That's number 23, Fisher. But he has the puck taken off him. And Yarmouth breaks out the other way, but only to center ice. Coming back in, Connor Stoddard. Stoddard pass to the middle. There's a shot. That one just sails high. Great opportunity there by number 11, Colton Hatter, who has been a big part of this Barrington team in the first period. I've been calling his name a lot. Fitzgerald slides the puck up to Aldred. Aldred with a shot off of a stick into the mesh for a whistle with 19:08 to go in the second period. Face off on the near side to the left of Gorham. Murphy tries to push it forward and can't. Breaking out the other way nicely is Williams. He goes cross ice to the middle, and that's going to be offside as Tanner Nickerson couldn't quite control the puck and put himself offside at the blue line. So number 6, Isaac Williams, just left the ice for the Barons. The Barons with just 2 lines certainly can't afford that. Hopefully it's just some sort of equipment fix, but we'll find out. Hines comes in, there's a shot. Blocker save into the mesh. They're gonna wait for the Kevin Northup, the public address announcer, to see whether or not he's going off for a reason not equipment related. And he is, because he's right back there. Must have been like a neck guard he had to replace or something, and he's right back on the ice. So that's good news for the Barons, who can't afford to lose anybody, where they're coming to this game with just 2 full lines. Face off to the right of Gorham, controlled by the Vikings. Gosling trying to get it behind the net to Hines. Hines passes out front, gets to the point, shot through a crowd, redirect, another shot, score! Charlie Gosling on the redirect ended up stopping the puck, picked up his own stop though, slid it around along the ice, right through the 5-hole of goaltender Seamus Gorham for goal number 4 for the Yarmouth Vikings. Here's the Roy Marr replay. You're gonna see the initial shot come in, and there's Gosling stopping it and then sliding. It wasn't at the 5-hole, it actually went short side. But his second goal, I believe, and Yarmouth's 4th. Back to the point. Breaking away is Nickerson. Oh, he's caught from behind, though. There's Hatter again. Hatter goes to the near side. There's a shot. Glove save. And then finding the puck, as he didn't get it quite cleanly, Adam Bowie. But he found it right away. Got the trapper on top of it for a whistle with 18:15 to go. Face off to the right of Bowie. Hatter wins it. Yarmouth's going to pick that off, though. Great opportunity for Maskeen right now. He's got a clear-cut breakaway. There's a shot. Score! Angelo Maskeen, end-to-end from the face-off to the right of his own goaltender. Picked off a pass, skated all the way down the ice. And you're going to see him come here as he finishes it off with a great little snapshot to the glove side, just over the trapper of Seamus Gorham for the 5th goal for the Yarmouth Vikings. Amiro. Yarmouth will get it in, but it's going to be held in there by Atkinson. Atkinson gets it right back. Yarmouth does stay onside. Gates with a shot. Blocker save. Big rebound. There's a reach to the shot. The second shot is saved as well by Ben Hill. Back to the point to Maskeen. Maskeen holding the line for Gates. They switch positions. Atkinson tips it forward. Barons can't get it out. The Vikings throw it right back down behind the net. Maskeen lifts the stick. Hamilton has it, has a great opportunity, hangs on to it. That shot goes off a stick. Second shot flips high up just into the glass. Yarmouth rips it around. Gates holds the line. Dumps it in deep, letting it go. Trying to get it to Hill. Hill can't control it. The Barons get it to the point, but not out. That one hits a body, and that's going to allow Stoddard to come in. Stoddard's got some room. tries to cut to the front of the net. Gates is going to lay the lumber on him, and we're going to have either a slashing or a hooking penalty. And let's go through door number 1 for slashing. Number 76, Max Gates, 2 minutes for slashing at the 16:58 mark. Great opportunity for the Barons to try to reestablish some offensive presence in the Vikings' end. Their last power play was very ineffective. They're going to want to bounce back from that one. Back to the point, into the corner. Nickerson leaves it for another Nickerson, but Yarmouth gets it to the point but not out. Ross backhands into the corner. Yarmouth finds it again and fires it down the ice. Gorham didn't want to just slide that over to Lennox and decided instead to just cover it up. So one of our MC Media volunteers, the person in the booth right now, Josh, it's his 18th birthday today, and we all wish him well. Vikings come away with it. Fitzgerald spins away from the 3-4 checker, stops again, tries to pass it in front. 1-on-3, and finally has the puck taken away from him. 1:26 to go in the power play. Nickerson, Lucas Nickerson's going to get it again. Looking for the pass. Stops. Slides it behind the net, going for Stoddard. Stoddard can't control it. Reverses it again. Getting there first is going to be Perry. Perry keeps it going around the boards and down the ice to clear the zone. Lennox on the far side. Fitzgerald tried to dump it in there to Churchill, but he couldn't get it. Fitzgerald will pick it up again. Cuts towards the middle, but he has the puck taken away from him. Nickerson with the nice lead pass coming into the Barons. Great opportunity. There's a shot. Blocker save. Connor Stoddard had some open ice. Let one fire just inside the circle, and taking it high off of his blocker arm was Adam Bowie, controlling the rebound and getting a whistle. Face off on the far side. Scrum won by Yarmouth, but not out. Slide shot from the point. That one sails wide. That had a lot on it. The Yarmouth's going to find the puck on the other side of the net and easily clear the zone. Hamilton races down there to get there first. Dumps it behind the net. That'll allow Fisher to set things up. 23 seconds to go in the power play. He goes on the far side. That one goes off of Atkinson's stick. Napard chases it down first, tries to slide it over for Amiro. Good work along the boards, getting it up to Hatter. Hatter fights through a check, tries to get it in front, but it's knocked away nicely by the Vikings D. Aldred has it as the boards, tries to fire it down the ice and is successful. Hamilton's going to get there first yet again for Yarmouth. He's got some people with him and takes a shot, and that's steered aside by Gorham. Chip forward to the center zone. Cross ice. That pass well in front of the Yarmouth player. Ross comes in to pick it off. Fights his way through Gosling's check. But Yarmouth able to regroup and get it out. Napard skating hard. Trying to pressure Simmons. Simmons brings it out. Gains the blue line. Nice toe drag. Goes one way or the other. Can't slide the shot as he loses an edge. Ends up in the Yarmouth net. Lodging it loose for a whistle with 14:16 to go. Roy Marr replay. As you're going to see the goal, luckily for the goaltender, luckily for Adam Bowie, nothing touches him as everyone slides right by his pads. Face off along the board. Both teams fighting for it. It's a good stick lift there by Hines. Hines has some room. Hard snapshot. Goes off the skate of Ross. Back to the point. Towards the net. Once again, there's a backhander. Not much on that one by Hines. Barons reverse it. Looking for Nickerson. Nickerson chips it forward. That's broken up by Gates. Gates with an opportunity. Shot, save, rebound. As goaltender Seamus Gorham gets the trapper on it to cover it up. Face off on the far side. Controlled by the Vikings yet again. Gosling cycles it down low. There's a quick shot. That goes off of bodies in front. Barons come away with it, chip it forward, but not out. But then Gosling brings it out himself. He'll regroup. Can't get by the fence at the blue line. Another good opportunity, and the Barons reverse the puck, but Yarmouth resets just inside their own blue line. Gosling tries to get it forward, can't. Coming back, oh no, good pick off. But then a good back check yet again by number 21, Tanner Nickerson. That shot just goes off the side of the net. Pass in front, paddle down by Gorham, steers it aside. There's a redirect in front that just goes wide. Good initial shot there by Caleb Hines. Coming back the other way, Perry's going to get there. He just goes cross ice. That's going to allow Williams to come in. Williams with the shot, tries to redirect it, the pass, but it is cleared aside nicely by Gates. He's got some room, gains the blue line. There's a wrist shot, easy glove save by Gorham, and he'll hold it for a whistle with 12:36 to go in the second period. Once again, we'd like to thank everyone for joining MC Media streaming coverage of the Valley High School Hockey League, coming to you from the Yarmouth Mariner Center in Yarmouth, Nova Scotia. And we're closing in on Christmas, and of course, everyone at MC Media would like to wish everyone the best of the season, happy holidays. Face off on the near side. Controlled by the Barons. Up along the boards by Atkinson. Good work by Yarmouth to keep it in. Aldred dumps it down low for Churchill. Pass in front. Aldred with a quick shot that just goes wide. Fitzgerald tries to jam it in the short side. Nice save. Fights for his own rebound. Gets it back to Corkum. Corkum slides it in deep for Aldred. Aldred reverses it back to Corkum, and Corkum gets it into the corner before the Barons clear the zone. Napard flattens the puck down and chips it forward. The Barons are going to get it inside the blue line. Good stick handling there by Lucas Nickerson to avoid a check. Back in his own end, Cole Corkum will reset for the Vikings. Nice pass on the far side, chip through the middle. That one wasn't so nice, but fighting through that check is Fitzgerald to almost create an opportunity for himself. Napard up to Aldred. Aldred just uses his skate to get it to Fitzgerald, who will reverse it behind the net. Chips a pass forward, chases his own pass down. He's going to be picked off, though, by Nickerson. Nickerson with a shot. Nice save, Bowie. .11:08 to go in the second period. Shots on net now 27-9 in favor of the Vikings, who are on top 5-0 in the score sheet. Chip forward and into the center ice area. Regrouping in their own end, the Barons' number 7, Braden Lennox, clears the puck up. Coming back the other way is Hamilton. Hamilton chips it forward, fights through the check of Lennox, gets it in the corner. Pass in front, getting the paddle down though is Gorham. Barons break out. Can't clear the zone though. Gates has some room. There's a shot easily redirected into the mesh by Gorham for another whistle with 10:38 to go. Face off, controlled by the Vikings. Back to the point and into the corner. Maskeen gets it over. That one goes off of a body. That'll allow the Barons to reset in their own end. Breaking out is Lennox. He'll gain the red line. Gains the blue line, goes to the middle, has himself a good opportunity, but well defended as he made one move too many. Vikings chip it down. Chasing after, it's Ben Hill. Getting there first is going to be Ross. Maskeen gets it back to the point. Gates with the shot. The redirect attempt goes wide. Back on the other side of Miro. He takes a shot. That redirect goes into the corner. Maskeen sliding it behind the net, looking for Hill. Ross picks it up for the Barons, makes a nice move. Chips it forward, but nice hit out of the air by the Vikings. Ross takes that hit. Coming back the other way is Hill. Hill can't get the shot away. Great active stick by number 27, Ethan Nickerson. Gosling chips it forward. Makes a nice move to avoid the hit, but his pass jumps over his stick. Gates on the far side. Slides it towards the net, but it's picked off by Ross. Murphy picks that up. He's got a player in front. There it is. There's a shot. Score! Make it a hat trick for number 8, Charlie Gosling. With a terrific pass and good vision by assistant captain number 20, Sam Murphy. Here's the Roy Marr replay. You're going to see Murphy in the corner. Slides a beautiful pass over to Gosling, who sets it up. Lets the goaltender go down while he goes upstairs to the glove side. Coming back the other way is Hatter. That pass picked off of a skate. Gosling chipping it forward. Fisher in the corner. Absorbs the check. Gets it up to Hatter. Hatter with a nice indirect pass, but that's going to be held in nicely by Napard.
Vikings goal scored by number 8, Charlie Gosling.
Good work to escape the zone, at least momentarily, by the Barons.
76, Max Gates. Time of the goal,
Coming back the other way,
that's Gosling.
23, Fisher.
Gates at 9:04.
Fisher to Nickerson. Nickerson can't get it out, just dumping it into the far corner is Barry. Gosling leaves it for Maskeen. He'll slide it down to Hines. Hines to Gosling. Quick shot. Pad save. Rebound. Another shot off of a leg and cleared away from the front by the Barons. Nickerson gains the blue line. Tries to slide a nice pass back to Stoddard, but a good active stick. This one's going to get back to the point. Quick shot redirected into the corner by Stoddard. Fisher. He'll lose the puck to the Vikings. That pass up through the middle goes off of a skate. Murphy carries some good speed down the line. Stops. Back to the point. Quick shot off of a leg held in by Perry. Perry to Murphy. That pass aside. Missed the net and missed the player. Chip forward, and that's going to be intercepted nicely by the Barons, who will clear their zone. Yarmouth dumps it right back in and makes some changes. Nobody getting there fast for the Barons as they're making some changes too. Big hit along the corner. Nice move there by Hines. Hines with a backhander, and it goes off of a leg and wide. To the point, held in. Fitzgerald makes a nice move, slides it off to Aldridge. Aldridge shot just sails wide. Perry squeezes in from the point. Getting some help there is Hamilton. Hamilton covering for Perry as he goes in. They'll switch positions. Churchill. And we have a whistle. I'm not sure why we have a whistle, but we have a whistle. With 6:45 to go in period number 2. And the reason we have a whistle is we have a penalty. Didn't see any arms up, but it's number 17. Jackson Churchill going to the box. 2 minutes, and we're going to have to wait for the announcement to find out what it's for. Face off, won by the Vikings into the corner. Ripped around to the point, but it's going to be held in. There's a shot through a ground, redirected just wide. And it's a bench minder for too many men. That's why the whistle happened out of nowhere. Another shot through a crowd, redirected in. As the Barrington Barons with a power play goal with a beautiful deflection by number 21, Tanner Nickerson. Set himself up in front of goaltender Adam Bowie. The shot was going up around chest level and was redirected down low. And that's the Barons' first goal of the game. Their 4th power play opportunity. Only their 10th shot on net. Breaking back the other way is Hamilton. But the Barons are going to break back the other way. That's Williams. He'll gain the blue line. Slides it up. Good defensive work there by Carter Romero, lifting a stick. To the point, just held in by Brock Ross. A little more jump in the Barrington step right now after getting that initial goal. Proving to themselves that they can score. Looking for a number 2. That's going to be slid along. Hill's going to get there, can't get it out there. Good pinch there by the Barons. Pass in front, great opportunity. There's a shot, glove save. Rebound goes wide. Terrific glove save by Bowie on a point blank chance by Williams. Hamilton with the shot. That goes off the defenseman's body. That's Lennox with that. He'll slide it along. Pinching in from the other side is Corkum. Lennox has it behind his own net again for the Barons. Nobody's chasing him, and he's taking the time to set things up. Goes cross ice, hopping over the stick of Gorham, and that's going to allow Maskeen, or check that, Corkum to reset in his own end. Lead pass, picked off, Barons come back. Wraparound attempt just goes off of the pad and wide. He had the opening. Great opportunity there by number 8, Connor Stoddard, and he was just unable to finish. There's a shot, pad save. Rebound cleared out by Yarmouth to the point and just outside the line. Yarmouth happy just to get the puck out of their own end and make some changes. 4:40 to go in the second period. After that goal, the Barons certainly showing more jump. That's Atkinson with it, dumping it in. Perry gets there first, sliding it along, looking for Hines. Hines has lots of time. Gets it up to Murphy. Good active stick by Stoddard to knock that away. Vikings just chip it forward. They'll chase it down, but getting there first will be Fisher. Here late in the second period, both teams slowing down a bit. Yarmouth gains control. There's a shot. That just slides by the far side. That pass is going to be intercepted by Gates. Gates has to wait. Does now chip it in as Hines tags up. Atkinson behind his own net tries to chip it forward. Coming in is Gosling. Nope, he's going to leave it. And a little bit of miscommunication there between Gosling and Murphy. And Yarmouth will have to reset. Yarmouth gets it in deep. Gosling's going to get there first. Still has it. He's just going to reverse it. Nickerson taken out of the plate rather gently actually by Hines. Back to Murphy. Murphy tries to slide it past in front. It's picked up. Back to the point. Yarmouth fires it in deep again. Both teams fighting for it. Gets it back to Murphy. Murphy's got a player in front. Makes a nice move to get through one. Tries to jam it in the short side, and Gorham gets the pad down and covers it up enough for the referee to lose sight of the puck with 2 minutes and 58 seconds to go in the second period. The Roy Marr replay. You're going to see the wraparound attempt. Puck still loose, actually. Goaltender's reaching out, trying to grab it. Hasn't yet, but the whistle blows as the referee loses sight of the puck. Face off on the near side. Back to the point. Amiro got lots of time. There's a shot through a crowd. The redirect in front by Fitzgerald just goes wide. Barons have it. They overskate the puck. Second attempt does get out. Fitzgerald's going to reestablish possession. Slides it over to Aldred. Aldred cuts to the middle. Got some room. Quick snapshot. A little bit of a toe dragon shot. Bedard-esque. Coming back the other way. That's Fisher with it. Check that. That's Tanner Nickerson. Gets the puck in deep. He loses an edge. Aldred is going to reverse things. Get behind his own net. He'll stop there. Chased by two players. Lead pass. Indirect pass looking for Fitzgerald. That's going to be a little too far. No icing. Fitzgerald tried to jam it forward, but Ross is going to do the work for him by getting it around the other side. That's Churchill getting it back to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald has a man in front. There's a shot. Redirected, and Gorham finds the puck. As he got the paddle down, trying to stop the pass from going across, and ended up stopping the puck right in the blue, and then reaching out to cover it up for a whistle with 1:49 to go. There's a shot. That one sails wide. Back to the point. Perry dumps it in. Big check there as bodies are flying. I think Atkinson might get a penalty this time as the Yarmouth goalie goes to the bench. Getting behind the net though. Pass in front. Yarmouth still has it. Back to the point to Perry. Yarmouth with an extra skater. D to D. Chip back, and that's going to be right on the stick of Colton Hatter for a whistle. And we've got a cross-checking penalty as that good fight for the puck, that good battle for the puck in the corner got a little overzealous as Colton Hatter cross-checked the Yarmouth player in the back. And here you're going to see the replay. There's the initial check. Yarmouth player down, getting back up, and then cross-check back down. Yeah, that's a penalty you don't need to take.
Barrington penalty to number 11, Colton Hatter.
Back in the corner. Vikings. Gosling gets it to the point. Amiro. Can't chip it forward, still working for it. Good work by the Barons as Amiro took too much time at the point and had the puck poked away from him. Gosling gathers the puck. He'll gain the blue line. Chip it back to Murphy. Murphy back to Gosling. Give and go is intercepted but not out. Second attempt. Great work at the point by Perry, keeping it in twice. Goes cross ice. Murphy can't slide the pass over to the waiting Carter Amira, who is wide open in a great location. Murphy with a great move to get around to forechecker. Gain good speed down. 13 seconds left. Good active stick, though, by number 19. Atkinson gets it to the point. Coming in, Perry with a shot. That goes wide. And Barons can't get it out. Another shot through the from the point. That goes off the body, and the Barons swipe it away as the Yarmouth Vikings will carry a 39 seconds or less into the third period of a power play. The score after two complete. The Yarmouth Vikings 6, the Barrington Barons 1 score. The Vikings outshooting them 31-12. Here's the Roy Meyer recap for the second period as I'll let that play through. And while that's going on, I'll thank everyone once again for joining MC Media streaming coverage of the Valley High School Hockey League. I'm going to take a break while the Zamboni clears the ice here between periods 2 and 3. I'll be back for the call at the start of the third period, and we'll hope that you'll join us then.
down our block. Little kids start to rock. Christmas is a rocking time. Put your body next to mine. Underneath the mistletoe we go. We go. Merry Christmas time. Come and find you happy and thereby you're fine. I hope you have a good one. I hope Mama gets the shopping done and it's a Christmas all over again. Oh, baby, it's Christmas all over again. Oh, yeah. And it's Christmas all over again. Now let's see. I want a new.
Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Mistletoe hung where you can see every couple tries to stop. Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit ring. Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly, deck the halls with boughs of holly. Rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly, deck the halls with boughs of holly. Rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You really are a heel. You're as cuddly as a cactus. You're as charming as an eel, Mr. Grinch. You're a bad banana with a greasy black peel. You're a monster, Mr. Grinch. Your heart's an empty hole. Your brain is full of spiders. You've got garlic in your soul, Mr. Grinch. I wouldn't touch you with a 39.5-foot pole. You're a vile one, Mr. Grinch. You have termites in your smile. You have all the tender sweetness of a seasick crocodile, Mr. Grinch. Given given a choice between the two of you, I'd take the seasick crocodile. You're a foul one, Mr. Grinch. You're a nasty, wasty skunk. Your heart is full of unwashed socks. Your soul is full of gunk, Mr. Grinch. The three words that best describe you are as follows, and I quote: stink, stank, stunk. You're a rotter, Mr. Grinch. You're...
Hello, hockey fans, and welcome back to third period coverage of the Valley High School Hockey League game between the Yarmouth Vikings and the Barrington Barons. After two complete, the Vikings are up 6-1. They're going to carry forward 39 seconds of a power play going into the third period. Shots on net, 31-12 in favor of Yarmouth. And after Barrington scored that goal, which was a power play goal for too many men on the ice power play, that they scored on, and they had a bit of jump in their step, and for about 5 minutes of play, we were a little more back and forth, the most back and forth we've been in the game, really. But now that they could be on their heels, great start, though, with only 35 seconds left in the power play, that they get the puck all the way down 200 feet away from their own net. Lead pass up through the middle, broken up. Great work by both of the Barons players, and specifically number 8, Connor Stoddard. Vikings break out of their own end. Amiro gains the blue line, dumps it in deep. Atkinson gets there first, slides it behind. Tries to rip it around, but Perry's going to keep that in. He'll get it down deep. Nice pass in front, shot save. Nice set play, as Maskeen, it looked to me, just kind of redirected the pass that was fired along the boards. Instead of trying to stop it, just redirected to the front of the net. And it was a one-timer for the Vikings, but an equally good save by Gorham, who had to be sharp. That did kill off the power play, though, 19:02. Fitzgerald, like a little buzzsaw, gets the puck free. That shot goes wide. Back along the other side, Churchill tries to slide it down to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald fighting in the corner with along behind the net with Hatter, who will come away with it. Barons chip it forward. Good work by Gorham. Check that's Stoddard. Stoddard's a man in front. There's a pass shot. Nice save by Bowie. Back behind the net. One-timer. No, couldn't get the puck to him, as Yarmouth able to get back in time to cover that pass and break it up. Once again, there's a shot, trying to jam it in the short side. Churchill gets it to the point, but not out. Fisher with a shot. That redirect attempt, and nice save again by Bowie, who gets the paddle down and makes the save. Where we have a 5-goal lead in the third period, that is straight time. So what will happen with penalties is 2-minute penalties will become 3-minute penalties. Double minor, 6 minutes. I believe if Barrington were to score a goal, it might revert to stop time. And that can only revert once. But both coaches could also say, you know what, at 6-1, maybe we won't do that. And that might really depend on how the Barons end up playing here at the beginning of the third period. If they can get back into this game, they might not want the straight time. They might want the game to slow up. Murphy gains the blue line. Fights off a check, looks in front. That pass is knocked aside nicely by the defense. I think that's Nickerson that came back to help. Puck in the corner. Two sets of players fight for it. It's going to get back to Corkum. Corkum with a slap shot. It's going to get redirected in front. Save and cleared away by the Barons. Murphy behind the net. I was going to try the Michigan goal. It didn't work. There's another shot. That one's redirected kind of hit a puddle and just came to a sudden stop. Back into the corner, Gosling. Gosling doesn't do much with it, and the Barons come away. Pinching in nicely, though, at the point is Corkum to keep that in. That's going to go off. Corkum once again at the blue line. Pinches in, gets it to Murphy. That shot right into the breadbasket of goaltender Seamus Gorham, and he'll hang on to it. Here's the Roy Mara replay. The Michigan attempt, and it slips off the end of his stick. We would have had a great view of it there if he had actually been able to complete it. Face off. Along the boards, Hamilton has it. That shot goes off of a stick. Back to the point. Amiro just trying to slide it in deep to Hill. Hill gets it behind the net, just out of the reach of Hamilton. He'll chase it down and get it back to Gates. There's a shot through a crowd. Glove save, Gorham. Face off on the far side. Won by the Barons. Atkinson gets it along the boards, and they're going to get it out. Nickerson with the lead pass, broken up nicely by Gates, but then can't get that nice breakout pass out. Second attempt, though, works better. Hill. That pass goes off his stick, but he chases it down, tries to slide a pass in front, but it's broken up nicely. Coming back the other way is Stoddard. Stoddard through the pass in through the middle to Nickerson. Nickerson goes wide. He'll just dump it in, trying to get it to Stoddard. Good work in the corner there by Dante Hamilton getting there. He's got some room. That pass goes off of a skate. He chips it up to Hill. Hill finds it on his backhand, tries to cut to the front of the net. Well defended by Ben Fisher. Chip forward, Fisher's just off the end of Fisher's stick, and Yarmouth fires it right back in, and they make some changes. Hatter slides it along behind his own net. He'll get the return pass. That hops over a stick, though. Aldred slides it down, but that goes off of Fitzgerald's stick. Barons will clear their own end, but that's it. Amiro's got lots of room. Skating on the near side, breaks in. Tries a sharp angle shot. Good active stick in there by Atkinson. Doesn't allow the shot to get through. Back to Yarmouth. There's a quick, sliding over to Aldred. I don't think Aldred expected that pass. There's a pass in front. One-timer by Fitzgerald, and it's a nice save. Fitzgerald again. Is it back to the point? Wrist shot. Well defended at the last minute by Tanner Nickerson. Owen Fitzgerald again. Carries some good speed. Slides it over to Churchill. Nope, chases it down himself. He's going to punch it behind the net. Aldred's going to get there. Slides it back to Churchill. So, pitch to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald's trying to get the pass out in front, and it goes off of a stick. Barons come away with it. Good work along the boards, but the Barons can't get it out on the first try. Second try works, and Perry throws it right back in for the Vikings. Breaking in, pass in front, just out of the reach of Aldred, to the point. Into the corner, Fitzgerald with a shot. He snaps a good shot, but just sails high and wide. Fitzgerald again with a wraparound attempt, and nope. Pass in front, great opportunity, glove save. Big save by Gorham, robbing Aldred right in the slot. There's a redirect. Barons come away with it. They just need to clear the zone right now. The puck's lifted, and Perry's going to regroup right inside. Makes a nice move, but just can't hold on long enough for Fitzgerald to make it out of his own end, and we've got an offside. And here's the pass in front, the quick one-timer. Shot, and just off the edge of his trapper, getting just enough of it to keep that puck out of the net for the Barrington Barons. Breaking out nicely is Connor Stoddard. All by himself, though. He'll stop. Gets it in deep. That slides over Hatter's stick. Ross is going to pinch in from the other side. Gets it to Nickerson. Nickerson punches it forward to Hatter. Hatter, wraparound attempt, puck right in front of the net, but Yarmouth is going to come away with it. That's Hines with it, carrying it down. Snapshot just sails wide. He might have had the far side if he had hit the net. Barrington regroups in their own end, D to D. Pass up on the far side, and that's going to be chipped in. That pass in front, good opportunity for Nickerson to get a shot away. Yarmouth can't quite get the zone cleared, and the Barons throw it back in deep. Murphy trying to slide it in for Hines. Hines chips it out, absorbs the check. Nice move out of his own end, but tried to do just a little too much with Stoddard, and the Vikings throw it back into the Barons zone. Now it's Lennox. Lennox carries good speed. Right by the defense, then all by himself. There's a shot. Score! Braden Lennox goes end-to-end, carrying great speed down the ice. Hits the far side with a good snapshot for the Barrington Barons' second goal. And the score now down to 4 means that we're back to stop time. Here's the Roy Moore replay. You see Lennox coming in. Snaps a nice shot over the pad, but under the glove of goaltender Adam Bowie, making this a 4-goal game with 10.5 minutes to go in the third period.
Braden Lennox. With assists number 19, Nicholas Toop, and number 11, Colton Hatter. Time of the goal, 10:38.
Amiro behind his own net.
From Toop and Hatter at 10:38.
Spins away from a check. Caught from behind, though. Finally getting it up. Slid forward to Hill. Hill's going to chase it down on the near side. Throws a blind pass in front. The Barons pick it off. Gaining the red line and firing it in is Fisher. Hill for the Vikings. Gets that pass over. Going to get the return pass. Gains the blue line, got numbers with him. There's a shot off of a stick. Jamming away at it, pass in front, and it's cleared away nicely by the Barons. Napard tries to float a pass in deep. Nice sweeping pass back into the corner by Maskeen. To the point, held in nicely by Amiro. Amiro looking for Hamilton. Back to the point, into the corner. Maskeen can't get to, yes, he does get to the puck in time. Gets it to Hamilton. Back to the point, and just taken out. And it's good work by number 2, Gorham. And going to check that. That's actually number 12, Lucas Nickerson, the captain. Coming back the other way, chip forward. Vikings gain the blue line, but good defensive team defense there by the Barons as they get it out of their own end. Hamilton throws the puck in deep, but that then goes for a change. Lennox gets away from one forechecker, goes to the far side, and the Barons will chip it in. Perry will get there first for the Vikings, though. He's muscled off the puck. Is able to get the pass up to Aldred, but Aldred's indirect pass goes off of a body. Vikings do get in onside, and the Barons clear the zone. Cross ice to Corkum. Corkum throws it in. Stoddard. Pass right through the middle. It's going to be picked off at the point. Perry throws that towards the net. The rebound, quick shot, side of the net. That created some oohs and ahs in the stands, and they saw the mesh move. Ross backing up his player, gains the blue line. There's a quick shot. That one sails wide. Tanner Nickerson at the far side has the puck skip over his stake. Jumping on is Churchill. Churchill leaves it for, no, he gets the return pass, slides it over, and it looked like Aldred, instead of taking the shot, was trying to slide it back to Fitzgerald. There's a shot. That goes off of the skate of Lennox and wide. Barons get that one in front, steered aside. Tanner Nickerson has the puck taken away from him. Ross backs him up. He has the puck taken up. There's a shot. That sails upstairs. Trying to do a sharp angled shot to the top corner. Under 7 minutes to go in the game. Picked off by Fitzgerald, coming in by himself. Goes to his backhand, out the forehand, and can't quite get the shot away on net as goaltender Gorham gets the paddle down and is able to redirect that puck up into the mesh. 6 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the period. Here's the Roy Meyer replay. As you're going to see, yes, the shot did get away, and the blocker slash paddle save by Gorham. Yarmouth keeps the puck in, pass in front, good opportunity. There's a shot, bad save. Right point blank was Sam Murphy, and he couldn't put the puck in the net. Back in the other corner, Nickerson slides it back the other way to Ethan Nickerson. Yarmouth's going to break that play up, back to Amiro. Amiro goes D to D to Gates. That redirects just wide. Back behind the net, Gosling scoots one way, then the other, trying to avoid a check. Takes a heavy shot, but the Yarmouth gets the puck. That pass goes harmlessly between both defenders all the way down into their own end. Gates pass goes off of a stick and down the ice. That's deflected off the Barons, so there's no icing. Fisher has the puck stolen from him. Murphy has it. There's a quick shot. Looking to jam it in, but Gorham finds it at the last minute and gets the pad and the trapper down on it for a whistle with 5:40 to go. Here's the Roy Meyer replay. As you can see, Murphy jams in there momentarily, then lifts the stick to say, nope, get me out of here. Not looking for a penalty. Yarmouth out shooting Barrington 40-15. Coming back the other way is Hill. Hill to Corkum. Corkum just trying to chip it in, but it looks like Lennox is going to come away with it for the Barons. Lead pass just behind Nickerson. He's going to get the replay, though. It's going to be Hatter. Hatter chips it in. Nickerson on the far side can't get there in time. It's going to be chipped up, but Ross is going to keep it in. That shot into the far corner. Back again for Corkum. That pass goes off a stick. Good work there by Nickerson. Some good forechecking, hemming Yarmouth in their own zone. Breaking out, it looked like Maskeen had a bit of an opportunity, but Yarmouth's going to have to get out of the zone, but they couldn't. I was looking to see whether or not the linesman was going to bring it down farther. But the faceoff is going to be just outside the Barons blue line. There's 4.5 minutes to go in the game now. The Yarmouth Vikings 6, the Barrington Barons 2. Fitzgerald chips it forward, throws it over to Aldred. Aldred with a quick shot, and that goes off the goaltender's shoulder, I believe, and up into the mesh. Quick release by Boston Aldred, trying to go top shelf, but Gorham able to make the save. The Roy Meyer replay, as you're going to see him stand up tall, not go down into the butterfly. And there, as you see, it's hit up at the shoulder, and great view there. If you have 3D camera, that puck could be coming right at you. Face off on the far side to the left of Gorham. Fitzgerald wins it cleanly back. Point to point. Gates with a shot. Just gets there in time. Fitzgerald once again fighting hard for the puck. Aldred can't get there. Coming out is Fisher. Fisher trying to zigzag through. Can't get it there. Aldridge can't pick up the pass. Jack Atkinson behind his own net. Reverses it. Looking for Nickerson. Nickerson makes a nice move to clear the zone. But coming right back in is Jackson Churchill. Barons have it again. Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald to Aldred. Aldred chips it in deep. Hoping Churchill's going to get there to do some forechecking. 3.5 minutes to go in the game. Now Fitzgerald does pick it up behind the net. Avoids the check. Back to the point to Perry. Quick one-timer. Rebound. Can't be swiped in by Aldred. Aldred with a nice move to avoid the check. Gets it in front. Yarmouth whacking away at it. Wraparound. Nope. Fitzgerald still has it. Back to Perry. Nope. Goes the other way. Tries to slide it in front. Has his stick lifted at the last minute. Good work to reestablish control of the puck, but 1-on-3. I'm not going to say he's not going to get it because every time I do, he comes away with it again. Still has it. Back to the point to Gates. Gates with a long shot, redirected. Gorham looking for it. He did make the save, but the puck was just at the side of the net. Under 3 to go. There's Fitzgerald with a shot. That one goes off a leg, and that clearing attempt goes up into the mesh for another whistle with 2 minutes and 44 seconds left. Some great zone presence by the Yarmouth Vikings as the Barons were hemmed into their own zone. You'd have to think that just with 2 lines as we're getting late into this game, the tank has to be empty. Here's the Roy Marr replay. Back to the point, and that rebound attempt that just goes wide. Yarmouth back to live action now. That's Hines. Hines to Murphy. Murphy to Hines. And Hines tries to slide it in front, but it's picked off nicely. Breaking down hard. The other way now, Stoddard. Stoddard has some room on the far side. Good defensive work there by number 7, Nepard, getting back to break that play up. Murphy behind his own net, chips it forward to Hines. Hines back to Murphy. He'll have to regroup. He's going to be chased down by Nickerson. Nickerson whacks down on the stick, lodges it free. Barons have it. Lennox with a lead pass off of the skate of Nickerson into the zone. Yarmouth just going to be happy to fire that down the ice. It's going to just slide by. For some reason, there's no icing. That pass picked off. There's a shot, redirected, nice save. The redirect in front by Callum Hines. Another pass in front. There's a shot, rebound. Gorham finds the puck as both teams punching and pushing in front of the net with 1:25. Everyone wishing everyone else a very Merry Christmas. And here's the Roy Marr replay. Lots of action in front. Gorham trying to find the puck. Does get it there. And since the Yarmouth player is going after him, he kind of receives the butt of the quadruple team for the Barons. And then why not let the goaltender get a shove in too? Well, through all of that, we've got one penalty, and it's to number 66, Brock Ross. 4 minutes for, I think, head contact. With 1:25 left in the game. Face off on the far side, won by Barrington. Hatter has it. He finds the zone, a lane, and fires it down the ice. Corkum sliding it up the hill. Yarmouth slowly coming to their own end. Lead pass up to Hamilton. Dante Hamilton gets it over to Hill. Hill looking for the return pass. There he goes. Coming in from the point is Perry. Perry chips it off, chases it down. We're under a minute to go in the game. Perry has the puck taken away from him, but Barrington on the first attempt can't get it out. Second attempt does, and that's going to be nice. That's going to allow Connor Stoddard an opportunity to get the puck deep in the Yarmouth end. Tries to get himself away from it, has it. Goes to the back end, circles back into the corner. Might try the wraparound. Still being chased. Great work, slides it over. That shot goes wide, and that's going to allow Stoddard to get into the corner again. Good physical play there by Cole Corkum, lodging the puck free. Indirect pass goes by everybody, and that's going to go all the way down the ice for an icing with 17.9 seconds to go in the game. Well, this one's in the bag for the Vikings now. It's just a matter of whether or not they can control this face-off, maybe get one final rush down with the man advantage, and try to notch their first goal of the third period. Face-off on the far side. Won by the Vikings. Perry has it. Slides it the other way. Coming in to get it's Maskeen. Maskeen leaves it for Corkum. Corkum's just going to chip it forward with 4 seconds. Chases it down, sliding it back the other way into the corner, and there's the horn. Make the final, the Yarmouth Vikings 6, the Barrington Barons 2. On behalf of all of myself, David Doucette, and all of the volunteers here at MC Media behind the camera and in the booth, we'd like to thank you for joining our streaming coverage of the Valley High School Hockey League. Be sure to join us. This is our last streaming of Valley High School hockey here in the year. We'll be back in January for the starts as the high school league starts up again. Between now and then, though, between Christmas and New Year's, there's a minor hockey tournament here at the Yarmouth Mariners Center. And MC Media is going to be streaming 4 gold medal matches for that. And we hope you'll join us when we're back for that action. But until then, thanks for joining us for this game, and we'll see you soon.